This show has been made possible by the Casino Extreme affiliates and with the continued support of the Fortune Jack Partners. Damn! The crap I go through to bring you guys a quality video every week. Well, I bring you a video every week. The quality, Seriously though, it's nice to be here again in front of the camera. And if I'm honest, I am blessed that I get to earn a living by doing something that I love. Well, I like it, okay, you know, it's a living, all right? And it's better than bringing in carts at the Walmart. Even during these trying times, last week we ended the show with some good news, and I promised that I would try my best to keep that good news coming. So, here goes, with an interesting story out of the United Kingdom, which involves the review of the Gambling Act. What else? It seems that the Minister for Media and Data at the Department for Digital, Culture, Media and Sport is now involved in the process. And from my American eyes, it looks like this could be a good thing for our industry. John Whittingdale is taking over the lotteries and gambling brief, which seems to mean that he will oversee the Gambling Act review. And from what I've gathered in the article, Mr. Whittingdale seems to have a favorable opinion of our industry. His parliamentary record indicates that in the past, he has voted to increase prizes and betting limits and against legislation to limit FOBTs and betting shops. So perhaps he will restore some balance to this situation. And as we wait to see what changes the review will bring, others at the Department for Digital, Culture, Media and Sport went on record as saying that any changes suggested or adopted will not be implemented until next year. That way we can be sure that all arguments and positions are acknowledged and that operators and affiliates, for that matter, have enough time to adjust and prepare for any changes. And my friends, we all know there will be changes. So perhaps I'm ignorant of British politics or just an optimistic fool, but on the surface it seems that Mr. Whitting whatever's involvement in this is a good thing for us. But I would be most eager to hear from you guys and see what you think, especially my friends actually in the UK, operator, affiliate manager, or webmaster. Go ahead and chime in over in the forums at the GPWA. Let us hear what you have to say.
At Bet365, we're always innovating, creating. It's this constant pursuit of perfection that brought you Bet Builder, live streaming, in-play betting, and Match Live. It's the reason we're the world's favourite online betting company. Please gamble responsibly.
Welcome back. As we begin the second half of our program, I wanted to mention that APCW member Alpha Affiliates has grown. They recently expanded to include the G-Slot brand, meaning that G-Slot can now gain additional exposure and benefits, and webmasters who work with Alpha, but maybe not with G-Slot, well, now you have another site you can promote. Also, APCW members Intertops has another new promo for their webmasters to run, and it's just in time to take advantage of St. Patrick's Day. The Patty's Lucky Forest Special rolls out that new slot and gives players a 200% deposit bonus for up to $3,000 plus free spins. You can learn more about both of these programs when you visit their review pages at apcw.org. Lastly, a story that I've been following for some time, but one that has been overshadowed by the melodrama unfolding in the United Kingdom. It began a while ago with a domino of negative news stories focused on Australia's Crown resorts, with accusations involving organized crime and money laundering, resignations of their director and CEO, and now 3 separate state investigations, along with a report which says the company is not suitable to hold a gaming license or operate its casino in Sydney. And as we watch this gambling giant's spiral dive, one which they may never recover from, some of you may think that, hey, this is the time that the Aussies should look to online gambling, right? And you'd be wrong. Instead, the Communications and Media Authority there are asking for another 18 offshore gambling sites to be blocked in the country, in addition to the 200 plus sites they already block. And I have to say, I really didn't think that the folks down in Oz were this prissy. I mean, the people I've met from Australia don't seem to be the type to throw a huge fit over internet betting, but maybe, since I work in online gambling, the people I'm meeting are a bit skewed to favor the industry. You know, maybe the government down there in Australia, maybe they're just following the UK's lead with this whole Gambling Act review thing. I don't know. Well, I do know a couple things, though, that if you follow someone so closely that your nose is in the crack of their ass, you really can't tell where you're going. And the other thing I know is that I'll be back next week, hopefully with more insight and wisdom to share with you from the world of affiliate marketing and online gambling. God willing, of course. I mean, present struggles aside, it is good to be here again. And if I'm a... The f*** was that? It's better than, you know, pushing carts down at the Walmart. The f*** is somebody like sawing shit over there? Seriously.